go to keep working in quarantine. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, and randomly welcome to the back of my Jeep. This video is brought to you in this filming location because my lovely neighbors have decided to rip out all of their countertops today, and I had to do a few voiceover projects, and I could not have the sound of jackhammers in the back of a voiceover submission. So I got creative, jumped in my Jeep, and drove around to the back of the house so I can still be on our Wi-Fi, but not hear the lovely, lovely jackhammering. My neighbors are definitely staring. Hi. I swear someone just walked by my car. Is this haunted back here? Really quick, if you're new here, be sure to click that little subscription button and the bell down below to be updated for each and every future video. I promise you, I don't always film in my car, even though this is giving me inspiration when I travel next week to actually keep the lessons I have on my schedule and just teach in the back of my Jeep with a hotspot. But be sure to subscribe for future updates. Those of you guys who have been here for a while know that I've recently started teaching with OUTSCHOOL. I previously had only taught with VIPKid, teaching English as a second language while also being a classroom brick and mortar music teacher, and then a bunch of changes happened with VIPKid. I am still working with them, just for a quick update, but I have started working with OUTSCHOOL. If you don't know exactly what that is, I'm going to put a few videos up in the cards that just kind of explain that you are teaching self-made classes on a self-made schedule. That's the simplest way. That's how I've been describing it to everyone that's been asking. But a question you guys really have wanted to know is, how does the pay compare? And that is not an easy question to answer. And to be completely honest, I have not taught with OUTSCHOOL for an entire month, so doing a month-to-month comparison with me personally is not possible. So I reached out to a few people I knew taught on OUTSCHOOL, and one of my friends, teacher Caitlin, has agreed to do a month-by-month comparison with me so that I can compare my last month with VIPKid with her last month teaching on OUTSCHOOL. Now, she is a full-time OUTSCHOOL teacher. She primarily does classes on arts and crafts, and she has classes that are geared towards younger students and a lot that are geared towards older students. A lot of her classes I'm seeing are fully booked. She doesn't have many slots, and right now she is doing summer camps. Good for you. Hey you guys, editing Kristen here. I just finished 2 of my graphic guides a little early, so I wanted to put a blurb in this week and next week's video so you guys can get them as soon as possible. I just finished making a VIPKid student no-show guide to help teachers make the most of their paid time while waiting for students to come to the classroom, as well as my OUTSCHOOL course creation guide. This resource will walk you step by step on different ways to brainstorm and create memorable classes on the OUTSCHOOL platform. Both my VIPKid and OUTSCHOOL resources are completely free, and you can have first access to them by signing up for my mailing list down below. You just enter your first, last name, email address, and then you will have both guides sent directly to your inbox. Information and ways to sign up for my mailing list are down below in the description box. Now, back to the video. So without any further ado, let's compare my month of VIPKid teaching with her month of OUTSCHOOL teaching. Really quick, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more, let me know by giving this one a huge thumbs up. It really lets me know what you want to see here on this channel in future videos, and it really helps out this channel and video in the YouTube algorithm system. So without any further ado, let's do a comparison between VIPKid and OUTSCHOOL. The first thing we're going to compare is hours worked. Now, for me, you guys know my current goals with VIPKid are to teach between 50 and 60 classes a month. So this last month, I kept it very consistent. I taught Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. That brought me to 15 classes a week and 7.5 hours worked a week. Caitlin's hours were a little bit different. She taught Monday through Thursday, no weekends and no Fridays. Monday and Wednesday, she taught from noon to 4:30 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday, she taught 1 to 5 p.m. She did let me know that every day she worked, she scheduled herself 2 half-hour breaks, bringing her work to 16 hours a week. And for simple math, we'll just think 4 hours per day. Looking at these hours on a monthly scale, I taught 30 hours a month and she taught 64 hours per month. So do keep in mind that she taught more than twice as many classes as I taught, and VIPKid is one-on-one, and she could have as many kids in a scheduled class as she wanted. We will get into that more as the video goes on, but just keep in mind VIPKid is 1-for-1, while OUTSCHOOL is as many kids as you want in the class. And now the part you've all been waiting for, a comparison on the income earned. On my end, once again, I worked 30 hours for a total of 60 one-on-one classes. I also had 1 referral during this month, which brought my total for the month to $754.25. If you want to check out a quick breakdown of my personal pay with VIPKid, I will put a pay breakdown up above in the cards. But let's move over to Caitlin. Again, Caitlin taught 4 45-minute classes a day, Monday through Thursday. She wrote to me and said she has a different number of students in each class, of course, because OUTSCHOOL allows different numbers of kids, and you may not get a fully booked class. You may have more in some and less in others. She said that each of her classes had between 4 students minimum and 12 students maximum. This is why it's difficult to have a solid hourly pay with OUTSCHOOL, because you can charge a different amount and you can have a different amount of students. But again, for her minimum was 4, her maximum was 12. Again, she taught 64 classes for that month, 4 per day, 16 per week, and 64 per month. Caitlin's total take-home pay after OUTSCHOOL's 30% cut was $4,250. She did put an asterisk and said, "Kristen, please note that I do have to pay taxes on this, of course, but this is what I took home after OUTSCHOOL's cut of my income." So here's my monthly comparison, VIPKid versus OUTSCHOOL. If you want to see a weekly comparison, I have it right here on the screen, myself making an average of $188.56 versus Caitlin's $1,062.50. Now, I know those numbers are drastically different, but keep in mind, I am a part-time VIPKid teacher and Caitlin is a full-time OUTSCHOOL teacher. I averaged 90 minutes of work Monday through Friday, and she averaged 4 hours of work Monday through Thursday. And while it might sound nice to have Fridays off and all weekends off, she did say it did not always start that way. She did have to figure out what arts and crafts classes were going to be well attended and what the students and parents were looking for. Kind of sounds familiar to VIPKid, but another thing to definitely consider is the amount of time required to prepare your OUTSCHOOL classes versus the virtually no prep time for VIPKid. She wrote to me and said that Monday morning she wakes up a little early and makes sure she has everything prepped for all her classes, and sometimes because it's arts and crafts, she has to go out and get more glue, popsicle sticks, paint, whatever she's doing with her kids. And with VIPKid, you virtually get up, log into your computer, make sure you're dressed, look professional, get your headset on, and you teach. So there are pros and cons for everything, but what really got me to jump on this train was even if I only got 2 kids in a music class and they each paid $10, that's $20 for a half-hour class. Let's quickly compare that to my current VIPKid pay. This is before the tier system because I am still not on the tier system. Right now, if I were to teach 1 half hour of a VIPKid class, I would get my base pay of $850 plus the $2 of the incentives because I will reach both of them each month. So I would make $10.50 for that half an hour class. Really 25 minutes of class, 5 minutes writing your feedback. I understand. Let's say I went over and did an OUTSCHOOL class and I had 2 kids sign up for my music class. They each paid $10. So my gross for that half hour would be $20. OUTSCHOOL would take their 30%, leaving me with $14 for that half hour. So even if I only have 2 kids, I still make a little bit more with OUTSCHOOL than I do with VIPKid. Now, once again, didn't have to prep anything with VIPKid, and trust me, my music classes need a lot of prep, especially if they have other instruments. They need slides, Google Slides, they have interactive worksheets to do with me. It is really just a hit or miss. But let's say I did that same class the following week and I had 4 kids sign up. That $14 bumps up to $28 for the same amount of time, even after OUTSCHOOL takes their 30%. I hope I did that math right. Definitely gonna check that. My mom's an accountant. I should be good at math. But that is it for my monthly paycheck comparison between VIPKid and OUTSCHOOL. If you guys have any other questions or you wanna see any other specific videos here on this channel, let me know down below. You guys are going to see a few more budget-friendly videos coming up in the month of July. I am planning what is called No Buy July, because as I've mentioned in previous videos, my brick and mortar teaching job is taking a salary cut. I will be making a little bit less come September, so I'm using the month of July, which by the way is a 3 paycheck month. I'm using the month to save as much money personally and to inspire other teachers or other frugal or minimally minded people like myself to save money during that month as well. So if you are somebody who would like to join No Buy July, make sure you are subscribed here on this channel with the bell icon clicked to get all notifications, and definitely follow me on Instagram. I will be doing daily story updates with things I buy, things I'm not gonna buy. Typically I do no spends with cash, but because of safety issues around COVID-19, I will be doing all of my spending on a credit card. Most of my spending right now is online, minus getting groceries in the grocery store, but just know I usually do no spends with cash only, so when that cash is gone, I am done spending. But what I'm gonna do during No Buy July is just check my bank statements and credit card statements each and every Friday. So that is it for this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you liked it. Take care, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.